Welcome back to Wellness by Nature, where we explore simple ways to live healthier, one mindful choice at a time. I'm Barbara Sage, and today we're diving into a topic that's often in the spotlight: food additives and preservatives. These ingredients can sound a bit mysterious, but they are present in many foods we eat every day. By understanding what food additives and preservatives do, why they're used, and how to make informed choices, we can feel more confident about what we have put on our plates. First, let's talk about what food additives and preservatives actually are. Simply put, additives are substances added to food to enhance flavor, appearance, or texture. Preservatives are a type of additive specifically used to keep foods fresh and safe to eat over longer periods by preventing spoilage from bacteria, mold, and yeast. Both types are intended to improve our food experience in some way, whether by making foods taste better or keeping them shelf stable. Common examples of food additives include things like food coloring, flavor enhancers like monosodium glutamate, MSG, and emulsifiers that help combine ingredients like oil and water. You've probably also seen terms like artificial flavors or natural flavors on ingredient lists. Natural flavors come from real sources such as plants or animals, while artificial ones are made synthetically to mimic those flavors. Although these additives serve specific purposes, they're often scrutinized because their long-term health effects aren't always fully understood. Preservatives, on the other hand, focus on keeping our foods safe to eat for longer periods. Common preservatives include salt, sugar, and vinegar, ingredients we've used for centuries to preserve food naturally. However, in modern food production, synthetic preservatives like sodium benzoate and nitrates are widely used to prevent spoilage and extend shelf life. While these preservatives are considered safe in small amounts, some research suggests that consuming too much can impact our health. For instance, excessive intake of nitrates, commonly found in processed meats, has been linked to certain health risks. Being mindful of these preservatives can help us balance convenience with health considerations. You might wonder, are there any health concerns related to these additives and preservatives? It's a great question. For the most part, food additives and preservatives are regulated and considered safe in the amounts we typically consume. However, some people experience sensitivities to specific additives such as artificial colors or preservatives like sulfites. If you notice symptoms like headaches, digestive discomfort, or skin reactions after eating certain processed foods, it may be worth paying closer attention to the ingredient list. If you're looking to minimize additives and preservatives in your diet, start by choosing whole foods as often as possible. Fresh fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and proteins generally contain fewer additives and preservatives. Additionally, reading ingredient labels can make a big difference. If you see a long list of unfamiliar ingredients, it may be a sign that the product contains multiple additives. Opting for products with shorter, simpler ingredient lists can help you cut down on unnecessary additives. Another tip is to consider choosing organic or minimally processed foods, which often contain fewer artificial ingredients and preservatives. Many organic products avoid synthetic preservatives, relying on natural ones instead. While organic isn't always necessary, it can be a useful option if you're aiming to reduce synthetic ingredients in your diet. To recap, food additives and preservatives play specific roles in our food, but it's always wise to be mindful of how much we are consuming. By focusing on whole foods and reading labels, we can strike a balance that supports both convenience and health. Thank you for joining me on Wellness by Nature. I hope today's insights help you feel more informed about food additives and preservatives and inspire you to make choices that feel right for your health. If you found this episode helpful, feel free to share it with someone who's interested in learning more about their food. Here's to mindful eating, one choice at a time.